This is a funny matchup. I feel like we have a lot of funny matchups coming up. This is one of those where it's like, hey, these two characters, they can't really move a lot. One side, you're gonna have Dr. Mario throwing out pills. Kirby's gonna try to find like the best way to actually jump in against him. And both of them have the ability to explode each other. As Kirby, you have to make sure that your strings are tight because, you know, Dr. Mario always ready just to press like up B out of anything he possibly can.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. And I mean, I don't know, Jejajeja, he's like super good at like being able to play this aerial monster. That's super important when you're going against Dr. Mario. I mean, it's like one of those things that you have to kind of play a little bit safer just because Pill is such a devastating projectile. So, I mean, so far it's been really good spacing, and I don't know, it seems like he's keeping it very, very solid.
Oh, what the?
Start. Oh, okay.
Bruh. My Switch just shut off for no reason. Game, why? Why?
I feel like that's an excellent start to the match. It's a very fitting one. Okay.
For no reason. All right. Let's run that back, I guess.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Fun start. Fun start.
All right.
Wow.
That happened like last week too. Exactly a week ago. I don't know why. I think if I leave the Switch on for too long, it does that or something. I have no idea why. It's okay.
All good. I'm sure, you know, it's just simple technical difficulties. You fix it up, it's all good.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get back into the swing of things in just a moment. But yeah, okay. I guess we could also just like talk through like what else is happening on the other losing side of things. I think the other losing side top 8 match is waiting to fill up. I'm actually pretty excited about the results of that one. It's Lima versus Waka right now at the moment. So we're either going to be getting, you know, Bayonetta or Luigi going up against Wrath. But both of those are also like pretty interesting matchups. So we got 2 Sonics in this top 8. We have Mr. Game & Watch. We have Kirby. We have Dr. Mario. Yeah, this is just a Steve banned bracket, isn't it? This is what we got.
Right.
That's
I
what
mean,
you get.
even with Steve unbanned, you still get a lot of Sonics, right?
We probably had like 4 Sonics in bracket, but yeah, Wrath and Sonics are pretty much guaranteed to be in the finals every single time now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna redo the game 1. They're just gonna go with the percents they were at, which I believe was 84, 54. So there it is. There we go.
Got it.
Mr. H Sports, you watched our local.
I got scared by your Twitch, like your Twitch, like your text speech.
Oh yeah. Give me 1 second. Go for it.
Okay, we'll be back in a second. So I think that we're like once again, as you know, HBox stated for us, they're going to even up the percents. I think Kirby had about like 84% on him or so, and then they'll just be able to count down until then. I don't know exactly how they're gonna get through, but they'll just, you know, they'll kind of feel it out a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta like know your own characters, like percentages. Just like keep like doing things like jab until, yeah, of course it's stale, but like when are you actually really gonna use jab that much? Well, actually, Kirby, I don't know.
Okay. Is this close enough? Are they ready to begin?
Yeah,
Is this gonna be it? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Great.
Well, and we're back to pill play. What do you want? This is it.
And immediately, Jeja just getting in there, gonna be looking for the edge guard, looking to maybe like catch like an air dodge, right? That's what he was looking for, just so he could drop down with the back air or something. Didn't find it. Dr. Mario, so much knockback on his back throw. And yeah, really, really good job there, just stuffing out the down B and getting that edge guard. Jeja taking the lead.
Yeah, Jeja instantly going to ledge to like basically hold out, wait for the invincibility off the angel platform to mess up. We're gonna hold in because we're not gonna get spiked there. That's a good smart play there from JaZaR, and still just waiting for some of these like Dr. Mario bread and butters to really pay off. There's a couple good hits here, but when we finish it off with the Cyclone, that's impressive. We love to see it.
Yep, and you saw him lean into it, right? Just I was really confident, like, okay, if this connects, I'm going to be able to get my follow-up from it. You have to drift in with it, and then you get your follow-up. But look at Jeja with this jab block, 78%. Dr. Mario off stage. Not a very good position to be in, but good patience from JaZaR, making it back on.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle of like who can actually get Dr. Mario off stage. Kirby has the tools, but I mean they have the aerial supremacy, they have the offstage supremacy as well. It's one of those things that you could really mess up Dr. Mario's game plan, but you have to hold on to the resources if you're JaZaR. You have to make sure you're always keeping your jump until the last possible second.
And the idea is, you know, edgeguarding Dr. Mario, you really want to get there before he's in a position to up B because he can't really contest with that up B once it's out there.
Right.
And I feel like Jeja hasn't actually been getting into position that quickly. That being said, excellent tech, not able to make it back nonetheless. JaZaR holding on to 2 stocks.
Yeah, even with all those resources, still getting stuck underneath the stage, looking for the drop with the down B. I mean, I appreciate it. It's one of those things that is kind of a trump card, but I mean, JaZaR is still managing to eke out the recovery. Still looking really small in the shield. Got to be careful for poke range here.
Landing with down B is so troll. That was so funny. Just like saying, okay, do it. Jump out of shield, press the button out of shield, just drop it. And that down B, not going to be able to kill quite yet. Yeah, it has like a lot of base knockback, but that being said, up B out of shield, that's
you want to talk about knockback. That up B point blank, that is like a shotgun. It is just like blowing you out of the blast zone. It's crazy. So, I mean, it's crazy. I think that Dr. Mario has the tools to kind of get up close and mess with Kirby, which is really important. The boxing tools are really important here. So they're working out really well.
Absolutely. And then also I feel like we have to talk about like the edge guarding in this. Jeja has tried to edge guard JaZaR a couple of times. I feel like a really important thing with this matchup is you know, again, you really want to try your best to try and punish Dr. Mario before he is in a position to up B, because eventually he has to do one of 3 things. He has to either air dodge, he has to either down B, or he has to use up his double jump to even get into a position where he can up B. And I feel like Jeja has not been going almost as deep as I would have liked to see in that game 1. So I just want to see what happens in game 2.
No, I'm totally in agreement with you, because I think that was one thing we were talking about. It's like, you have the ability to go out there, you have to do it. It's going to be a do or die situation, because if you let him get back to stage, I mean, honestly, a reset to neutral pays off so well for JaZaR right now, because he gives the opportunity to get those kill centers.
Okay, but already Jeja trying to get something going with the forward. He wanted an F tilt just to be able to cover an air dodge. Didn't find it quite yet though. Okay, nice catch on the landing using the up tilt.
Yep, and then we see a quick reset into the forward smash. I mean, it's very quick. Jeja wastes no time looking for that. And off the side, we're gonna get a quick setup, but then we have to go for the other side. I mean, that's an interesting mix-up there for JaZaR. I mean, it has to go for the knock to the coast to coast, basically.
Okay, a couple of up tilts, up is as well. Landing back down, goes for a heavy lead with the up smash. Doesn't actually find it, but I love the commitment. And look at that PC up tilt. Okay, that's the position that you want to be in. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You saw him use up the air dodge. You saw him use up the down B as well. You know exactly that at that point, Dr. Mario has no other tools left, and you can find that back. And so Jeja did that beautifully. You just got to get close enough to bait an option like that.
Yeah, and if you send Dr. Mario up like at a higher trajectory like that, you know, it's sometimes easier for them to get out. But I mean, Jeja was relentless, and I love that. Unfortunately, it means that JaZaR was able to get a quick up smash off the Angel platform and bring it to a 2-1 lead. So this is still looking pretty tough for Jeja, or for JaZaR rather. Sorry.
Jeja just keeps finding openings. He's just running in. He's shielding all these different pills. He's using up the out of shield to cover the platform. JaZaR looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, you can see like all the resources being robbed time and time again, like the big combos. It just feels like a lot of uncontested damage for good strings of time. So yeah, this is going to be tough. That's basically the finisher. You just send them out with the little boop of the nair, and then that's it.
Yeah, once you commit to down B as Dr. Mario, it's like, okay, I hope that you fall enough away from me that you can't touch this move, because that has a lot of lag. That's a substantial amount of end lag. Very exploitable. Jeja did an excellent job, got 2 edge guards that game, and then more than anything, I think the most important thing to talk about is, I mean, he kept finding his openings. But he kept running in there, he kept navigating through the pills, and I mean, his damage output is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, you don't think about like the damage potential of Kirby as much, like, but I mean, it really shows itself when you're against a character that does have boxing tools, but sometimes struggles in those hand-to-hand combats. Dr. Mario, if he doesn't get those setups with the pill, sometimes it's very hard for him. I mean, you saw a couple things where he's like getting a couple like throw setups. Those are really good, but like the falling up air wasn't really working as well as he needed it to. But we're going to FD, and I think that with a lack of platforms, this is going to be really, really interesting.
Thank you, Carthu, for the 1,500 bits. And yeah, for those of you watching, we got that fighting game streamer of the year for Cutie Cinderella's streamer awards, not game awards, streamer awards. So if you want to vote for me, you can use the vote command, but that was all you guys, so thank you for that. As we go into game 3, Doc versus Kirby, 2 absolute menaces of the tier list, I gotta say.
Yeah, Venice is on the lower side. They're cleaning it up right now. JaZaR though, okay, not able to actually get up tilted to the back here. JaZaR just mashing out one of his own really quickly, just saying, okay, great, that's my advantage state instead. Finds himself stuck at the ledge. How does he make it back on?
Okay, falling pill. I mean, that's, yeah, falling pill into Nair. That seems like a pretty common, like, cover yourself setup. JaZaR manages to get the stock off of it as well. Again, the shield looking pretty small. I mean, I like JaZar's shield pressure so far. We're almost to poke range with that, like, short hop distance forward air. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, this is huge. Off stage, what's he gonna do? He's going out there with the down B. That doesn't kill quite yet again. But JaZaR stuck, still finding a way to make it back on. Stuck at the ledge a little bit, finally makes it back on. But he took so much damage at this point. He took 89%. JaZaR just needs, I mean, if anything, Dr. Mario does not struggle to kill, right? Especially at the ledge here. You get that pill, combos into the down B. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is looking like a reversal. I mean, JaZaR getting a great 2-1 lead. JaZaR's still trying to get the bread and butter combos, a couple of spikes, and you can actually take the resources, but you got the jump.
Damn.
Good save.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know what way that would like end up off stage for a second, but you know what? Oh man, again, JaZaR just looking to maybe like catch DI in, maybe like looking to catch Kirby double jumping in or something after getting hit with those up is just dealing so much damage. It's such an awful feeling when Dr. Mario lances it down through the line.
Okay, and there it is. Well, yeah, that jump call out from JaZaR looked pretty good, and you have all those jumps, but still wasting a lot of time, and then you lose the resources. You look where you are now. JaZaR finds the stock. Very nice.
2-1.
That's Kirby upbeat. That thing's exploitable. You just have to get on top of Kirby's head there and just like, okay, sure it has like a fairly decent like hitbox in front of him, but you just get on top of him. Especially like with something so active like Cyclone.